All right. Welcome to Tommy Knows Best Sports Podcast. Today, I'm going to talk about the Patriots, the Bruins, and the Celtics. All four of them today. All three of them today. We're going to start out with the Patriots because their deadline is coming up at 4 o'clock, and the Patriots need to make some moves. They need to make some moves on the offense. They lost Kendrick Bourne for the season, torn ACL, and they need to get a wide receiver at the trade deadline. And I think that's what they're pushing for right now. A wide receiver at the trade deadline. That's what they need. And Sunday was a bad loss against the Dolphins. Now they're 2-6. What happens to them this year at the end of the season? What's going to happen to Bill? What's going to happen to the team? Drop into some comments. I'll answer. What is going to happen to the Patriots? What are they going to do at the trade deadline? What are we going to do at the trade deadline? Huh? I heard Uche's going to get traded at the trade deadline. Maybe. That's what they're talking about. I think that's a good idea. Do something at the trade deadline. Be sellers. Be sellers at this point because they're not going to do anything. And what do you do next year with the quarterback? Do you keep Mac Jones or do you upgrade? And whoever's going to be the next head coach, what do you do with the coach? What do you do? Huh? Drop into some comments. I'll answer them. We're talking Patriots. The trade deadline is at 4 p.m. And Uche is going to probably get traded. And they need a wide receiver. Like I said, going into the game this Sunday against the Commanders at home, they got Pop Douglas. They got Juju. They got Tyquan Thornton and maybe Buddha, that kid Buddha. He might have to play because Devontae Parker's in concussion protocol after he got hit. And he's going to be in there all week until he passes. So what are the Patriots going to do at the trade deadline? Huh? What are they going to do? Are they going to be sellers? Yes, sellers. Do something. Start over for next year. Start over. That's what they got to do. That's what they got to do. Because this season's been bad for them. And this has been bad for Belichick. A bad season. A bad losing record for Belichick. I was at training camp this past year in August, the first day, and I yelled, "Hey, Bill, what's your record the past few years without Brady? Huh? What's your record?" Drop into some comments because what they're doing is bad. They did not do anything for Mac Jones this offseason to get him any weapons, like I've been saying. They did not do anything to upgrade this roster. The offensive line's been bad all year. The run game hasn't been itself. What is going on with this team this year? I don't know. All right, drop into some comments. Let's go. We're talking Patriots. Will they be sellers at the trade deadline at 4 p.m.? I say yes, be sellers at this point. All right, next, I'm going to jump into my next topic, and it's about the Bruins and their 8-0-1. And Saturday night, I was at the game, and that was a good game against Detroit. Awesome game. And last night, they had their revenge tour against the team that knocked them out of the playoffs last year in Game 7, the Florida Panthers. The Bruins were down 2-0, and then they got on the score sheet, scored a goal, 2-1, and then they made it 2-2. McAvoy also got ejected out of the game, got thrown out of the game for a head a head hit. He hit someone in the head, and he's having a hearing today. And I don't know what's going to happen to him and how many games is he going to get. Drop in some comments. That was a bad hit. That was a bad hit on McAvoy, but they still won, and he scored a goal. They won in overtime with Zacha, with Pavla. Zacha. He scored the game winner in overtime, 3-2. Zacha. That's how I say it. Zacha, Zacha, Zacha. Drop in some comments. We're talking Bruins. Right now, they're 8-0-1. They got a game coming up at home again on Thursday against the Toronto Maple Leafs. That's a good game. They always play tough and physical against that team. And they also lost my boy, Matty G, Matt Grizzlick, the fan of the podcast. I met him last year at an autograph signing, took pictures with him. The fan of Tommy Knows Best Sports Podcast, Matty G, might be out too for like a little bit. He got hurt in that game. And at the trade deadline or sometime in this season, they should trade Ullmark and get another top 6 center, and they're right there, and they're golden. All right, next topic, I'm going to talk about the Celtics. And they're off to a good start, 3-0. They blew out the Washington Wizards. I like how they've been playing this year. I like how Tatum and Brown were beasting last night. Together last night, they combined to 69 points. And that's good for that duo right there. They played good. Porzingis is on a good start. Derek White and Drew Holiday. This team got to stay healthy. This team is a ship or bust team this year. Win the championship. They're built for it. They got better in the offseason. And they got to all stay healthy to win that championship. It's their year. It's their time to shine. I want to see Tatum and the Brown be the next big duo in the NBA like they are proving it. And they are the best duo. Let's continue it. Let's play good in the playoffs this year. Let's win the championship. Banner 18. The Bruins are on a good start. The Patriots need to get it together. Trade deadline, 4 p.m. What are they going to do? Be sellers. I'm going to end this podcast. You guys have a wonderful Halloween. Spooky Halloween. All right, bye-bye.